Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to the Séance of Blake Manor. In the last episode, I ran into a bit of a roadblock. To progress any further, I really do need time to move forward, so I decided to take a wee bit of a break and have a read of the library once again. We are onto world history. I think I may have actually already looked at this one. Is this the Cromwell stuff? Indeed it is. Okay. I'm just going to check, yeah, that is both world history on either side. Yeah, just in case anything new is updated. Excuse me, there we go. Crows. There are many types of crow, this being the species of birds within the Corvus genus. In common parlance, the word crow may refer to any one of them. Typically, crows are understood to be black, with long pointed beaks suitable for scavenging, as they are indeed carrion birds. Carrion birds live off dead flesh and are abundant as crows in northern Europe. Their tendency to congregate around battlefields to eat the flesh of fallen soldiers has been inspiration for many incidents of folklore and story, and they are now almost universally recognised to be symbolic of death. Medicine. Yep, we've read up on all of these. Excuse me, bumping into a chair. Still just waveforms. Yeah, I'm thinking once I've finished reading in the library, I'm just going to skip time ahead. I don't have anyone I want to speak to because literally to push things ahead, I need to get into the basement. No, nothing there. And then under geography, yep, we've looked at all of this. Excuse me. Yep, we've looked up vampires. And we've looked up all of these. Under Irish folklore, we've only looked up Swevenor. So this is the Banshee. The Banshee, often anglicised as Banshee, is a fairy woman who portends death. She is often said to appear in a grey cloak and a green dress, with eyes red from crying. To hear her keening means there will soon be a death in one's life, typically on that same night, and frequently of a loved one or family member. The Aushi, maybe? Aushi means people of the mound and covers all entities that come from the other world. This covers the faith folk, the old gods, and any of the other range of creatures from that place. For some, ghosts are also included, as the other world encompasses the Irish land of the dead. The Fae themselves range in power from godlike legendary figures to types more thought to commonly occur and roam the landscape, often looking to cause mischief or harm, such that to invite their attention is considered bad luck. The nature of the Fae, as with humanities, varies by instance, but an estimate can be made by the type of the Fae in question. Some look to cause harm, some are portents of ill tidings, but do not seem to cause it themselves, and some, though the cases are occasional, may even be beneficial to those encountering them. Regardless, it is widely held that the safest course of interaction with the Fae is not to interact with them at all. The Feargorta. The Feargorta, literally a man of hunger, is a type of apparition that is linked to the Great Famine, though there are alternate accounts that consider it an omen of further famines to come. Taking the form of a starving person, the Feargorta is a spirit of hunger who will follow people to ask for food. Should it catch its prey, it will not hesitate to consume them to satisfy its hunger. Always unsuccessful in quenching its hunger, it then seeks out a new victim. And the Washerwoman. The Washerwoman, or the Ban-Nai, is an instance of the other folk, providing unwelcome news without exhibiting aggression or violence. The apparition is said to appear before battle, where she will be seen washing the bloody armour of those to die, as if they are already dead. It is said she appears at battlegrounds as she feeds off of grief. Perhaps this is why she shows visions of those to die. Excuse me. And then we actually have a lot to read up here. So the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. To the layperson, not much is known about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, henceforth the Golden Dawn. It is a secret magical society founded in England, although it is rumoured to have further branches. Reportedly, the Golden Dawn's focus is on divine magic and spiritual development, though the specifics of this are unknown. Despite the Golden Dawn's enigmatic nature, its members may be recognised by its symbol, a Latin cross with a rose in its centre and a pentagram and several alchemical symbols on each arm. Tarot cards. Originally a type of card deck used for various Italian games, the tarot card was later adapted by the French for use in divination or cartomancy. This being a publication unconcerned with such mundane issues as simple card games, we will disregard the traditional use for its magical cousin. A tarot deck consists of 78 cards and 2 arcana, the 21 major arcana being face cards and the minor arcana being suits. The minor arcana is divided into 4 suits: wands, swords, cups, and coins, and consists of cards of numbers 1 to 10, and 4 court cards. Each major arcana has specific meaning, as does every suit and its card therein, and every card has another meaning again if drawn in the reversed position. Tarot cards are to be drawn one by one in formation, and read with consideration of their individual meaning and the position in the draw. They are typically consulted in matters of love and fortune, but can be asked a great many things, and in general are favoured for their versatility. Second sight. The second sight is a skill possessed by some that allows them to know of the future or events far from them they should rightly have no knowledge of. It can also refer to the ability to see the dead. In Scotland, it is thought to run in families, especially those in the Highlands, and while the information gleaned through this mystic sense can be useful, it can also be harrowing. Sight alone does not mean understanding, nor can dark visions of the future necessarily be averted, though those with the sight are often compelled to try. Seances. A seance is a ritual used to speak with the dead, typically hosted by a spirit medium, but attended and aided by a number of guests. A spirit is called upon by the medium and asked questions. It will answer them through physical means such as moving a glass on a board, through audible means such as knocking, or, if one is so lucky, by the possession of one of those at the table. In this case, the spirit is frequently able to articulate itself better, although some may find it to be a distressing sight. Seances are typically used by still living loved ones to speak to those they have lost, or to divine secrets known only to the dead. And ghosts. There is much debate over the true nature of ghosts, even their existence in the first place, but there are 2 major prevailing theories. The first is that a ghost is a remnant of a person, a soul that, for whatever reason, has not passed on. This sort of ghost is typically attributed to the need for some desire of the soul, or the person it was to be sated, be it revenge, ambition, or love. In a similar vein, they frequently cling to some object or place of importance, unable to complete whatever business holds them therein their new state. A secondary, less discussed but widely credited theory of the cause of apparitions is the manifestations of emotion or trauma. In this theory, it is thought that human beings are capable of imparting such emotion that it forever affects the location that witnesses it. In these cases, it is not the spirit itself that haunts a place, but the event, typically a harrowing death, imprinting itself upon a space. These theories are not exclusive and could very well exist alongside each other. Such is the prevalence of spirits that it seems unlikely both are not true. Mystics. There exists among us certain people predisposed to sensing and invoking the ebb and flow of the spiritual world and its denizens. These people, often called mystics, as indeed I will refer to them here, possess a unique capability. They are able to sense the supernatural and otherworldly, and in doing so provide means of communication with it. I don't care about that. I got a text. I'm like, no, piss off. They are able to sense the supernatural and otherworldly, and in doing so provide means of communication with it, often using themselves as the go-between. This is most commonly achieved by invoking a trance or otherwise altered state through spell, prayer, or ritual, and inviting either a spirit or a higher power or a denizen from another world to speak through them. And fetters. Soul trapping, or the unwillful binding of souls to inanimate objects, is a phenomenon that has been recorded throughout history and across the known world. One such instance occurred during an expedition to Egypt conducted by Lord Thomas Blake of Doon. A number of what locals termed soul jars were unearthed near a tomb and were brought to Dublin by Lord Blake for further examination. In a drunken stupor, Lord Blake's young apprentice, Harry Arnold, cracked his skull on an ancient tablet in Blake's office and died almost immediately. Lord Blake, upon hearing the lad's anguished screams, ran into the office to find his apprentice's lifeless corpse bleeding out on the bench. The screams, he soon realised, were coming from one of the soul jars, and to quell the wailing, Blake ordered that the jars be destroyed. Elsewhere in the world, there are stories of the souls of the recently departed being tied to objects of strong emotional significance. These objects, known as fetters, can take any form. Fetters as small as a needle and as large as a carriage have been documented across the world. Some spiritualists theorize that even entire buildings or areas of land can, under specific circumstances, become fetters, though no evidence of such a phenomenon has been found thus far. Others disagree with this assertion. They argue that the force of emotion needed to tie souls to something as large as a building or as intangible as an area of land would be, frankly, inhuman. Interesting. Very interesting. And then, yes. Where crucifix depicts Jesus Christ in his crucifixion and so speaks to his sacrifice and the forgiveness bestowed upon humanity for it, a resurrectrix is a crucifix's counterpart, the cross upon which Jesus was crucified with no depiction of the Lord upon it. The resurrectrix, then, is an empty cross, the Lord having departed it, and in this it signifies hope, eternal life, and the triumph over death. Celtic religious symbols. There are a number of designs synonymous with Celtic culture and spirituality. I list here a few. The Triskelion, 3 spirals joined together at their outermost points and the centre of their design, thought to represent the physical world, the spirit world, and the afterlife, or alternatively, birth, life, and death. The Triquetra, an ancient symbol of tri-pointed endless knot, now understood to represent the Holy Trinity. The Darragh knot, a complicated square knot without end, associated with St. Patrick, patron saint of Ireland. The Darragh knot is a symbol of unity and peace. The Celtic cross is distinguished from the Latin cross by the circle or nimbus around its intersection. Its formation is attributed to Ireland, France, and Great Britain, and it gained prominence in medieval art. Its designation as the Celtic cross is relatively recent, perhaps reflective of its historic use among Irish missionaries. Samhain, approximately pronounced Samhain, is a Gaelic festival traditionally occurring on the 1st of November, towards the end of the harvest season and at the beginning of winter. Believed to be born of pagan tradition, the festival represents a time in the year where boundaries between the mundane world and the other world would weaken. And as such, many traditions associated with the festival are thought to be protective, to ward away the spirits that would otherwise broach the boundary and cause the living harm. During this time, spirits were to be appeased with offerings of food and drink, so that they would leave the living in peace throughout the rest of the year. Drow. The native Irish word for a traditional The native Irish word for a traditional practicer of magic and ritual, a dree, might be considered equivalent to a wizard or sorcerer, perhaps one with religious prestige within their community. However, their nature remains a source of speculation as they remain a feature of antiquity. While the author of this book has encountered rumour of their continued existence, I was unable to verify their truthfulness. While much of the knowledge of sites of religious significance to the pre-Christian pagans has been lost, there are several that have been identified across the country. Stone circles apparently constructed for ritual purpose abound, and burial sites such as those found in Newgrange suggest a reverence for the movements of the heavens. Some old sacred sites seem to have been co-opted into modern tradition, as there remains a tradition of lone oak trees being best left undisturbed so as not to upset otherworldly spirits. A superstition which does not hold the same prevalence and longevity in other parts of the United Kingdom. And we've looked up Gnosticism. Okay, and then that just leaves us with the Blake history, which, yeah, we've looked up everything here. Okay, and... yeah, nope, there are no new books. Okie doke then. Let's skip ahead. Where is the nearest... I think the nearest hourglass would actually be upstairs. Again, I don't like this music. This music is creepy as hell. This music is creepy as hell and I don't like it. You can skip to the next hour using an hourglass. Time can only be skipped forward and hours lost cannot be regained. Yeah, I could wait a while. I have nothing. I have nothing. I need to get into the basement. Yep, so we have Catholic Mass in the drawing room, which we shall of course attend. And then we can go and see if Seamus has moved.
The body of Christ.
Amen.
Does something trouble you, my child?
I thought... No, Father.
Then, be on your way now. God bless you.
Thank you, Father.
Mr. Ward, would you care to join us for communion?
Go on. Eat the Jesus biscuit. Eat the Jesus biscuit. Is there something I want to contemplate while I am here? Ooh. Why am I still here? Okay. The missing guest, the burning man. I'm drawn to this. Yeah.
Was it Eamon I saw last night in that cell? Do I carry him around with me? A manifestation of my guilt. I cannot. He wasn't real, was he? No. It must have been the drugs. I saw a lot of apparitions last night, most of which meant nothing to me. It was likely just the atmosphere of this place. Twisted, amplified by the drugging. Yes, that must be it.
And now, the Mass has ended. You may go in peace.
Aye, peace be with your father and all of that. Okay. I'm like, can we go back in? They're clearing after the Mass. The investigation is more important, so I will leave them to it. Okay, so who is still in there? Oh my god, a bunch of people. A bunch of people are still in there. What the fuck? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Just please, please let them have cleared out from around the basement. I just need to get into the basement because there's a key in the basement and that will let me into the last remaining wing. Okay. These stables are this way. Okay, please. Okay. What's happening there?
Where were you? This lot's been sitting here since 9.
That's something to see to.
Don't worry about it.
Up to some boldness, eh?
Want me to leave you this?
All right. I was only making fun. Keep your shirt on.
If the staff are all busy with the delivery, then this might be my best chance to search in there. Yes. Go. Go, quick. Okay. I don't like this music at all. This is bad vibes. I feel immediately stressed. That's a suit of armour. A tray of untouched food. It is cold, so it has been here a while. I said food really weirdly. The East Annex. It looks like I need a different, probably more specific key. Okay. So this will be the, I think, yeah, the Blake's private residence. Okay. Somebody's coming. Hide there.
Borrow your dorm key for a second?
Maybe. Why don't you tell me what's happened to yours first? If you've lost it, again, you can see about getting another cut yourself.
It's not lost. I just left it in this storeroom, and I don't want to have to go all the way till I have to.
We really need to sort that mess out. But not until the seance is over and done with. Tell you what, you can have the keys once we have these boxes all moved.
Ah, sake. All right, let's go.
Okay. So where... This is a laundry room. Okay, can I... Give me a map. Like, what do these mean? What do these mean? I'm like, can we run across there? Okay, we'll check the laundry room first. Yeah, is there anyone in there? I can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone is on the other side. Okay, go. Okay. So we have... Yeah, that's the entertainment schedule. This is an apron. That's... Stove. Ooh, rack of chemicals. A rack of various liquids, mostly different cleaning agents. Oh. Okay, that's evidence for something, apparently. Okay. It's an ironing board. Crumpled note. It's a letter addressed to Mrs. Caitlin Joyce. The paper is sweetly fragrant. I hope you will enjoy this dandelion tea, a beautiful relief for the aches and entirely unmagical. I see how uncomfortable I make you, but I am a practitioner and I am also a Catholic. That means when I am hated, I must answer with love. That is what it means to me to be godly. Proverbs 10:12. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all offences. It is signed by Miss Carmela Mantovani. The paper looks like it was crumpled, then shakily smoothed out. If there were tea leaves, they are gone. Okay. Yeah, Carmela's trying to... She's trying to forge peace here. It's a jug. We've got some baskets. That's a mop. It sounds like there's someone on the other side. Yeah, so let's not go out that way. Some towels. Food orders. Food orders for several of the guests. Okay, but nothing interesting, it seems. Towels, clothes. Okay. Got some sheets. Another Bridges cross. Hello. A crib for a small child. The name Murphy is inscribed on the foot of it. Yeah, Saoirse had a baby. And where is that baby now? Most certainly not here. Is there anything in the apron? An apron that's needed mending a few times. Okay, no, nothing in any of the pockets there. Okay. Okay, let's head on out. Maybe I should have listened. Shit. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. Like, can they? Are we? I think, yeah, they're focused over there. A list of jobs to be done around the estate. Nothing noteworthy. So this is the... Anything in the coat? Whoever owned this, there is nothing in the pockets. Boo. I can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like there's anyone on the other side. Can we... Okay, we don't have the key for that. Just... Okay. What kind of book is this? The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. Ooh, good choice. Okay, that leads to... I think that would lead up to here, I think? Where's the basement? Right there. Maybe. The east and west towers are there. So yeah, I think this is leading up to there. Okay. Just hug the wall and pray they don't notice. Okay, yeah, this is the storeroom. There is somewhere over here, but... Aha, we're blocked off by boxes. I can't get past these boxes. I should come back later. Maybe they'll be gone when the delivery is finished. Okay, okay. Right here then, let's head into the storeroom. I can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone is on the other side. Good stuff. Oh, hello. We're gonna need to get around. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Just at this stage, I'm like, let me just have a look around. Let me just have a quick wee peek around. Okay. Let's move it back. And then it was control to crouch. Okay. It doesn't look like there's anything I can look at. It's literally... I saw you, you hoe. Can we not move it out? Can we, please? There we go. Oh ho ho. Okay. Okay. A fine piano. It looks to still be in working order. I wonder. I could try the melody Mr. Sham gave me. Oh, fuck a duck. I don't know what this is. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. So we're starting off. If we assume this is the bottommost one, and then there's... Does it... If it's hollow, does that mean it's a... No, we can't do the black key, so that must be... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to assume that's the bottommost one. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up. So I don't understand this. I'm going to assume that's you. Okay, there we go. And then... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then... Okay. Oh ho ho. So this is it. The vase Miss Hasham has been looking for. What was... Huh? Ooh.
You found it. I know what we discussed, but I have changed my mind.
Punch it. Punch it, Declan.
I can destroy it myself. No, I will put it in a museum. Return it home. Does it matter? Just hand it over. Give it to me!
Jesus!
Now!
No! I won't have you lost, like so many before you. And just like that, it's over. Goodbye, Wilhelmina Blake.
What did I... No, I remember. I'm sorry, Mr. Ward. I don't know what possessed me, or rather, I do. But now, I feel as if I can think. For the first time in a long time, my mind is entirely mine. Mr. Ward, I thank you. With that accursed vase gone, I finally have some peace, some clarity. I need to rest. I've not rested in so long. I will be skipping this grand séance as a start. I can see no good to come of it. I will keep away. Perhaps you should too.
Probably, but we won't. Mystery solved. Miss Hasham will no longer be attending the séance. Miss Hasham has been freed from the curse of her vase. Okie doke. And on that note, I will bring this episode to a close. In the next one, we continue making our way over to that little office space over yonder. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davies, CGG, The Named User, and Kevin Bicknell. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.